Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Is This Okay? Where we talk about things and ask the question, is this okay? We're talking about cheating. And is it okay to cheat? Chris, have you ever been cheated on?
I've been the other man before, and it was very traumatizing.
But I feel that because I've also been in situations where I was the other woman, and like you just kind of, you don't want to feel like dirty. It makes you feel dirty
exactly.
inside, and it's
so
just
dirty.
like, I'm a consenting adult. Like I thought that we were both going into something on the same terms, and like clearly we weren't, and you kept that from me. If you have to choose between her or me, then it was never meant to be.
There's another saying, you're only as sick as your secrets, and I think like, if you hang on to that shit, then it eats at you.
That's tattoo options right now.
Yeah. This might be like a bad time to say that I have cheated before.
So have I.
No
It's
judgment.
fine.
Okay, no
Yeah.
judgment. Judgment
Safe
free.
space.
It is. I'm not above it.
I've been on all sides of the situation.
Yeah,
so I've
same.
cheated, I've been cheated on, and I've been the other man. So I feel like,
Confessions.
yeah, and I'm not even like, I feel like cheating happens.
Yeah,
That might
it
be like, it happens to you, it happens with you. It's like, it's inevitable as a part of like dating and complicated shit. Human beings want to fuck, right? And I just think like, can I be real? Yeah. And we get into these like contractually binding relationships without realizing that like 4 years down the road, you want to fuck someone else.
But
and
here's
then,
the thing I'm gonna add to that.
Yeah,
I
do
think
it.
a lot of times we get with people and we're not totally honest about what we want.
Absolutely.
Especially
Yeah.
sexually.
Yep.
But don't you think it's because we don't even know that it's okay to want those things?
Yes, and that gets into me with what I do as a coach, as a dating coach. I help empower singles, and so many singles, especially in mainstream America, have never been told it's okay to have to want things that are kind of kinky or all these kind of things. So then they go behind their partner's back, especially in like long-term relationships or marriages, because they don't want to tell their partner, or they
Right.
maybe told their partner in pieces, and their partner's like, ew, ew, and judging them. So they're like,
Yeah.
well, I'm just gonna go cheat.
Like there's emotional cheating, there's flirtation is uncomfortable for some people. So it's this possessiveness and this jealousy. Be honest with me, do you want to be in an open relationship? We could talk about that, we can work that out, which means that you're having sex with other people, I don't care. Carry on another relationship, that's my line. I don't want to have a whole other separate relationship, but that's for me. There's some people who want to be poly and have like
was just gonna
3,
say.
4, 5 relationships, and they can manage that. That shit seems like a Ponzi scheme to me.
It seems like a whole lot of work.
But, you know what I mean?
But that's the thing, there's no one style of relationship. So for you, your boundary or your hard no was, I can't be in a relationship with someone who's having other relationships with someone.
Right.
For someone else, that could be fine.
Yeah.
Some people might be like, you can flirt with other people. Some people might be like, you can't flirt with anyone, not even flirting.
Yeah.
You can have female or male friends. I mean, it's about having an agreement
That's
with
ownership.
certain people.
That's
So for me
crazy.
too.
To me, that seems abusive.
For me too,
That's
but
like a
here's the thing-
borderline abusive
But here's the thing, we
relationship.
can't judge, because if two people agree upon a certain amount of
Totally.
terms, it's like a contract, right?
Yep.
You agree upon the same things. If those two people, or however many people are involved, agree, then who are we to judge? If that works for them,
Yeah.
great. What is a problem where cheating comes in is when people aren't in agreement, or
Right.
people are hiding things.
I wonder if it's like a hard line, cheating, you're done.
For me, it's not a hard line. There needs to be more of a conversation. And then if in that conversation we're on the same page, we've listened, there's respect there, then I could move forward with that person. If there was judgment, or if I felt like that person was just like, nope, sorry, I can't deal with anything you're talking about, then that's when I probably would end things.
I've been in a relationship where, like, my first love cheated on me multiple times, and it got to the point where
Did you know before he told?
No, I ended up finding out because I snooped. And I had known previously that he had done it before, and it wasn't sexually cheating, but it was emotionally, and so that still took a toll on me.
Which
and
do you think is worse?
I think emotional. I think
Me too.
emotional is worse.
I haven't been cheated on, but I have been made into the other woman. So for me, I want to say cheating might be a deal breaker for me, only because I'm so open and direct, and I'm like all about conversation. I'm all about hearing your side of things, trying to work through things. So to find out that you would then go do that.
What if your person fucked somebody, meant nothing, they were drunk, and then they came to you like hat in hand and were like, I cheated, I fucked up? Real though, real.
I would,
Yeah.
I would appreciate the openness.
If I can be
Yeah.
really honest,
Honest.
I would rather just not know. Like if it was
Wow.
if it was a one-time thing and
Yeah.
it meant nothing to you and it was an accident,
Yeah.
I'd rather not know.
But
Because then it's like you said, like once the trust is gone, like I'm gonna be, you get crazy. You're
Yeah.
like, where are you? Who you texting? Why you talking to her? Whatever. I can't do that. I'd just rather not know.
The one relationship I haven't cheated on has been this 5-year relationship I'm in, which is my wife. And I feel like the reasons I've cheated before, to give you answer too of like, what was it that kind of like made me cheat? I felt like I wasn't being emotionally fulfilled in some way. And I felt like there was something missing or that people didn't like me for who I was. I was like, fuck it, I'll go get my needs met by someone who still thinks I'm shiny and new.
I think we get caught up in that, especially in American society. It's like things have to be forever, and if it wasn't forever, it's a failure, and then all these things, and it's like, no, maybe they just ran its course.
People are like, oh, you know, I've been with this person for 5 years, so I guess I owe them marriage. Like, no, you don't.
It's stupid. It's craziness.
I mean, at that decade relationship that I was in, I was like, oh, I don't want to get married. And then I thought I didn't want to get married, period. But then when I met my wife, I was like, oh, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. And I know because she loves me unconditionally, and I don't think I had ever gotten unconditional love before, like from my parents or otherwise. And I also give that kind of love to her. I realized like, oh, this is what you could work on forever because it's you accept each other
That's so sweet.
That's amazing.
perfectly and you grow and change with each other. You know what I'm saying?
You give us hope.
And I had a bunch of like rocky, shitty relationships up until the one that wasn't. You know what I mean?
The thing I'd like to say is respect, know what your boundaries are, to know what's cheating for you. And if you feel like someone has overstepped your boundaries, be as honest with you can with yourself and with that person going forward. And again, yeah, like all of you have said, I mean, there's gray areas and it's not black and white. So don't feel pressured to just make a decision based on society, your friends or family. It's your relationship and it's your decision. And act with respect to yourself and do what's gonna light you up and make you happy. Because that's really the bottom line of all of this, is that we should bring people in our lives and live in relationships that make us happy.